uh, the reason why is to use for there is a grade on professionalism. So there's like there's 10% that you could potentially get for professionalism. And if you attend like all classes, you can potentially get that 10%. And if you attend most classes, you get like 8 or 9%. So it's a good amount of marks you can get for attending. If you attend every class, you get 10%. If you participate a lot, 10%. So yeah, it's a good easy grade to have if you attend and participate. So I want to let you know about that. And yeah, let's get started. So project management is used in a lot of different areas. So uh, you, you probably manage a project in many different ways, like maybe creating a birthday party, a vacation, a wedding plan, or a college program. And it's good to have project management skills because you can you can coordinate when things happen and budgets and time management. So there's a lot of uses for for project management skills, and we'll go through a lot of them in the class and how to prepare for them. So this is the instructional plan here. My email is right here. My phone number is right here. So yeah, feel free to contact me. Um, and yeah, I'll respond to any questions within a day. And I can meet by appointment on Zoom. And I'm here also just to edit your resumes. If you have a resume, send me your resume and I can edit it. So that's something that I'll do for you too. And there's two tests this course, a midterm exam and final exam. And yeah, this is the week one, we'll go through course introduction. Week two, we'll go through value delivery system. Week three, we'll go through overview of performance domains. Week four, we'll go through overview of methodologies, agile. And that will be our test one on week four. Uh, and then week five will be overview of methodologies. Week six will be tailing process. Week seven will be the midterm exam. Week eight will be student success week. Week nine will be stakeholders and delivery domains. Week 10 will be schedule management. Week 11 will be cost and budget. Week 12 will be uncertainty and team management. And that will be the test two on week 12. Week 13 will be quality management. Week 14 will be project procurement and closure. Week 15 is final exam. So I'll show you where the dates are located. So if you go under quizzes here, the specific dates will be on quizzes here. So go to quizzes. The test one will be September 28th. Midterm uh will be October 19th. Test two will be November 23rd. And then final exam will be December 14th. That'll be section 5. And then section 6 will be a day after for each. Yeah. So yeah, so it'll be a day after for each for section 6. So those are the assessments for the term here. I wanted to go through for you. And yeah, so yeah, that's what's I want to go through that, and I'll go through some other stuff here. And then here's the textbook for the course. Yeah, like it's not required. It's free through school. Like you can view it online through the PDF here. It's not required. Everything on Econostoga is there for the test, so you don't have to read the textbook, but here it is if you need it. This is more of a support if you want to do the project management certification. So that might be something that you want to do in the future. Yeah, so the project management certification is good for a lot of jobs. And these are some of the exam exam requirements. So yeah, so so these requirements, you so ask me about any questions you have for the exams and tests. Uh, it's individual, each exam and test, so just do it individually. And also, yeah, don't cheat. Don't copy other people's work on the exam. Don't look at other people's exams. But the it is open book. So the exams and tests are open book. You can use your notes and resources to complete the exam and tests. So it's open book. You can just use your exams, except your stuff. So that's fine. And then that's just a bit about the that. I just wanted you to, and then here's the academic integrity policy. And here I'll enable the academic integrity quiz. So there's an academic integrity compliance acknowledgement here. I'll make available for all of you. So it's kind of it's a good thing to do just to make sure that you know all the academic integrity requirements. So I'll make that visible here. And then I'll make it available for you. So feel free to do that on when you have time. It's just to go through the requirements for the course on academic integrity. So that's available now. If you like when you have time, just complete that. It's very quick. So so yeah, the academic offenses policy is located here. So I'd recommend reading through that and just making sure you know all the requirements and yeah, and all that. So just read through those quickly. And then yeah, review the Conestoga's academic integrity policy, complete the quiz and the quizzes. So do that, yeah. And yeah. And then also I want to send you this access to student success services because there's a lot of services that you can get through here. There's medical care. You can get medical care through the college. So go to this website if you need medical care, if you're looking for health care, if you're having an illness, etc. Email and phone call this link here. So that's a good resource if you're feeling sick and need support. Also counseling, if you need somebody to talk to, if you're lonely, if you suffer from depression, this is a good link to go to. Yeah, visit this link for any support if you have any trouble with your mental health. Um, yeah, so make sure to go there if you're having trouble. Yeah, so go to that website. And then also the mental health support. There's a lot of mental health supports at the college that I'll put in this link in this chat here. So you can talk to somebody, get counseling, and call this number and email here to get support for counseling. Yeah. And then career advice. If you need career support, I can provide you with career support too. But yeah, they have a career center also. So go to this link to get to the career center. And accessible learning, if you need accommodations on your learning, go to email this link here and then call this number and they can provide you with support on accessible learning. And then tutoring. So there's a lot of tutoring supports available. So I'll send you the links to the tutoring. So you can there's a lot of tutoring supports available So email uh, email this link for tutoring supports and also visit this website to book an appointment. So there's a lot of good supports available through Conestoga College. So yeah, make sure to take advantage of all this. Um, and then also there's a online help form here that can give you more instructions on how to get the support. So yeah, make sure to use that. I recommend using all those resources there. So I'll put that under college resources here. So I'll put that under, so that's under college resources now. And then also the Conestoga Library is located here. So you can get a lot of, there's a lot of opportunities for any papers, any research that you want to get. Also APA at Conestoga that goes through how to cite and how to avoid plagiarism. Grammarly is used to check your grammar and make sure your writing is great. So those are good resources you can use. Yeah, so yeah, so then also the tell me about yourself. Yeah, just state a bit about yourself here also. I know we did it in class here, but if you want to add some material here, feel free to add it there. It's totally optional, but if you want to add more about yourself, we can do it there. Yeah. So, um, so let's get started for today. So here, let's get started for today. So we're gonna go through career and project management, PMI and certifications, projects operations, and the role of project manager and project management lexicon. So, so in your group, select a project that you like. This could be a social event or your study plan or any other project. Create a project plan for your project. Be as detailed as you can. Present your plan to your classmates. What else would you add to your plan? What challenges do you face? And listen to other group presentations. Do they miss everything in that plan? So let's. So I'm gonna add that activity. You can do during the week. So I'm gonna add that here. So I will, so I'll add that here and I'll put it in the chat. You don't have to do it now, but if you want to do it after class, um, I'll add that for you. So I'll put this in the chat here. Yeah, so with that, yeah, I want you to do that as an activity for this week. So yeah, here it is. Yeah, create a project that you like and make a project plan. And yeah, just work on that during the week. Um, yeah, so I'll let you do that during the week. And I'll also post this under week one also. I'm just gonna put this as a link. So week project, so project activity. So the link is now under week one. So I recommend doing that after class or during class. If you can add stuff during class or after, it's totally up to you. But yeah, that's I want you to do that as an activity for this week. And then we'll present. So I'll add a reminder for next week, presentations for group activity. So next week we will I'll ask students to present. It's totally optional, but presentations for group activity. So that will be next week. And it's optional. if you want to present, it's good practice on making a project plan. So I want volunteers next week to present like a project that they made. Yeah. It could be a project from the past or a project that you want to work on or a project that you're currently working on or from work. So it's totally optional, whichever you choose. So I'll get back to that here. So there's a lot of careers in project management. So there's a lot of careers in project management. The growth demand for project managers over the next 10 years is growing faster than demands for other occupations. There's a higher pay rate, transferable skills, opportunity for advancement. So you can become a project coordinator, project scheduler, assistant project manager, program manager, portfolio manager. So there's a lot of opportunities with this project management skill set through yeah, so like there's a lot of jobs you can get through this skill set. And also there's a lot of project management certifications you can get with this skill set. So I'll talk about those a bit more. You need to do some in-class training before you get these project management certifications. So this class counts for that. So the so the uh so the training you get from this class counts for the certification. So if you decide to do the certification after, this counts. So one of the certifications is the CAPM, and you need to have secondary diploma, so high school diploma, global equivalent, and then 23 hours of formal education. So this class would count for that. So if the CAPM, you fulfill that 23 hours for the CAPM through this course, so that's great. Also, the PMP is more PMP is a big one too. PMP is very well recognized across the board. So a lot of employers look for the PMP for jobs. So this would be good certification to get for your jobs. So you need a secondary degree, high school diploma, associate's degree, or the global equivalent. 60 months leading projects. So that could be through work. So the 60 months is through work. Then 35 hours of project management education, so that's training or CAPM certification. So the training, that would be through this course, 35 hours. Or 4-year degree. So almost everyone here has done mechanical engineering or aeronautical engineering or any type of engineering. So that would fulfill that here. And then 36 months leading projects through work. So that'd be work experience here. And then 35 hours of project management education as training or CAPM certification. So like I said, the project management education training, that's from this course. So the 6th edition to 7th edition, it's the previous standard was mostly process based. Now methods and artifacts are added now. And the new standard is more project management approach agnostic. And the new standard is principle based, not project process based. So previous standards are still valid, not negated by the new standard, is rather a new approach. The new standard has a system view and looks at project management as a value delivery system. Previous standards were focused on outputs. The new standards focused on outcomes that deliver value to stakeholders. So previous standard shifts from knowledge areas such as cost, schedule, etc., to performance domains. The performance domain contains related activities that are essential for project delivery. So this is the difference between the 6th edition and 7th edition. They add more. So the 7th edition is more principle based. 7th edition is more principle based compared to process based. And then frequently used project management terms have distinct, clear, and concise definitions. Example, what is a project deliverable? Deliverable is any unique, verifiable product, result, or capability to perform a service that is produced to complete a process, phase, or project. Do not interpret the terms literally. So that's yeah, that's a bit about the introduction. And then the certifications here. So it's just a random project. It's a random project. So it's not marked. It's just for practice. The for this course, the marks are only through tests/exams, and then the professionalism. Um, so um, so 10% is professionalism, and that um, and that is attendance, participation, and group activities. So if you do a lot of participation, group activities, and attend almost always, you can get the full 10%. The other 90% is from tests and exams. Yeah. So the PMI certifications here, this is the website that you can go to get certified after the course. So the project management professional is very valuable for careers. CAPM is also valuable. So I recommend those ones. Those are great here. So after you're done this course, these are potential options you can go for after. And yeah, so those are options you can go for. And then there's some practice tests, so PMP practice tests. I'll post those in the in week 1. So this is under week 1. So here are the practice exams. There's like a lot of them. So there's a lot of good practice exams here to get practiced. And then if you search for PMP practice exams in Google, you can find a lot more. But these are some that you could try. So this is under week 1. It's PMP practice exams here. Yeah, so that's under week 1 here, if you want to check that out. And yeah, so that's under week 1. And now I'm going to show you a video on jobs and project management. I'll also post this under week 1 here. So yeah, here it is. And start at 6:11 here. We'll start, and then I'll show you the video here. So for Indeed, I'm going to share my screen here. For Indeed, you can find jobs in project management or any other fields. Let's say we just type in project management here, right here. And then we type in, let's say we're typing in, let's say Guelph right here. Guelph. And there's a lot of project management jobs here. As you go down the list, there's a lot of them. And you can refine your search. So if you're in school right now, you can just put part-time. So there's a few part-time opportunities. And then also you can put in your email here just to get job alerts for that. And then you can also narrow it down. So you put in, let's say Canada here. And then you can just look for remote right now if you're looking for remote. So you go to remotes here. And then, yeah, so there's a lot of opportunities here that you can apply for.
that are remote or near where you live, if it's Guelph, etc. And then the job type, you can change it to part-time. So that's how you would use Indeed for that. And then also for LinkedIn, for LinkedIn, there's a lot of things you can do with LinkedIn also. I'll show you. So for LinkedIn, I'm gonna share my screen here. So LinkedIn, there's a lot of ways you can get jobs on LinkedIn here. So you go to LinkedIn, you type in, let's say, project management. So recruiter, project management. So you can type in recruiter, anything, and then you go to people right here. And then let's say you want to connect with a recruiter here. You connect and then press add a note right here. And then say, hi, Tiffany. My name is Michael Johnson, and I have a background in project management. I was wondering if you knew of any opportunities currently in project management. Thank you, Michael. So then you have that note here. You have that note here. Copy. And then you press send right here. So you press send. And then you copy that note and then press connect for Hamu and then say, hi, Hamu, and then paste the note. So my name is Michael Johnson. I have background in project management. I was wondering if you knew of any opportunities currently in project management. Then you press send again. So press send again. So always press send. So do that for every personal list. Send that note to every person. Just personalize it, hi, first name. And then you will get opportunities doing that. That's a very effective strategy, and I've used it. It's been very effective for me. So I wanted to show you that. And then also LinkedIn jobs. If you look up LinkedIn jobs right here, there's a lot of jobs available. So you look up jobs here. You type in project management, let's say, or whatever you're looking for. Project management, Canada. Let's say you're just looking for remote. Right here, you click remote. And then these are jobs you can do from anywhere. So you can apply to all these. As you go down the list, there's a lot of them. There's more than 1,000 here. And then you can set alerts if you wish for these jobs. And then also you can show results here, type in, let's say Guelph. Guelph right here. And then, yeah, there's a lot of opportunities in Guelph. And then you can put in part-time here. So you go to all filters. There's a lot of good filters here. So you can put in, let's say you want to put in internship. You can put in an internship, let's say. You could if you want. You can put in the type of company, put it part-time if you wish. And yeah, just narrow it down and also you would narrow it down to location, industry, job function, title, salary. So you can do all that. Part-time, let's say you're looking for part-time. And there you go. So there's a lot of opportunities there.
So those are ways you can find jobs on LinkedIn for project management. And yeah, I want to go through that with you on best ways to find jobs in project management. And also I'm going to show you also, you can look up recruiters, project management recruiters. And then you can email, yeah, you can email recruiters here. So you find emails of recruiters, and then you send your resume to those recruiters through email. So that's something that you can do. You can find the emails of recruiters through doing a search and then just sending your resume through email to these recruiters. So yeah, here you look up contact. So maybe you go here. Let's say you look down, like try to find emails of recruiters, and then just send your resume to the recruiter. Yeah, so that's something that you can do. So I wanted to go through that with you, and yeah, and also you can send me your resume. Send me your resume, and I can provide edits and follow. Yeah, so I can do that. So send me your resume. So mjohnson1@conestoga.c.on.ca. Yeah, so send me your resume through there. Yeah. So that's I wanted to go through that. So now let's try. So this Parth. So Parth, what's your question?
Sir, I have a background of around 4 years in the design field. So, what should be added in my resume to get the job in the project management?
So what I'll do is I'm going to send some resume templates to everyone here. So I'll bring these up 1 second. So yeah, I'll share my screen here. So here's a resume template you can use. I'll put this in the chat here. This is a good one. So yeah, use this template and enter your information. Yeah, so use this template, enter your information, and then you can send me this this template. Send me your resume when you update it with this. And yeah, so do that. So enter your information, then I can edit it for you. I recommend, so I'll put this under week 1 also. And I recommend use numbers. So like the big thing about these resumes is use numbers to show what you did at each company. So maybe like so for example, increased productivity by 50% through cheaper costs, maybe. For example, so like yeah, think of numbers you can use to show how you contributed to the company. So like estimate. So guess how much you contributed. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. So estimate what your contribution was. So maybe like maybe 200 managed roughly 200 clients at the company maybe. Uh reduced product defects to about 0.003%, maybe like something like that. So put like use numbers for each for most lines on your resume descriptions. And send me your updated resume when you complete. So I want you to do that. So work on that. Yeah, so that's what I want you to do. Yeah, so download. So to use this, if you want to edit this, go to File here, and then press Download. And download is a Word document, and then just edit it on your own. Or you can also what you can do is also you can make a copy. So click make a copy, and then just name it like for me it would be Michael Johnson resume, and then you can edit it from there. So just Sand, you want to go ahead next?
Sir, is it okay that we send the mail, send you by mail?
Yes. Yes, yeah. Send me your resume through email. And also like in that video that I showed you. So I showed you that video. I have another one I want to show you, and I'll post it. I'm just gonna give me 1 second. So I'll post this in the chat here again. Okay, Partha says you have the same template back in home country and have the jobs. Okay. Yeah, so you can send that to me and then follow the strategies in this video that I have. So start at time 6:11. Follow those strategies, and also I have another video I want to show you here, and I'll also post in the chat, and I'll post it in our week 1. It's another video on how to find jobs. Just give me 1 sec. I'll show you where it is. So here it is. No problem. So this is the other video. I'll show it to you right now also. And I'll post it in our week 1 here. So
From the makers of Lucid Chart
We're so close to a breakthrough. I can feel it. We just need a way to put all our heads together.
comes a new
so yeah, I'll show you this video right now, and then we'll get through some other material soon.
Wants to have advice on your resumes. I sent everyone a resume template in the class, so you can fill out the template that I sent and send it back to me for editing. So fill out the template, and then I can edit it for you. So I'll go through how to get work. This is good advice for getting work. So go to search on LinkedIn. So make a LinkedIn account. So make a LinkedIn account first, and then go to search on LinkedIn. So go to search here and type in, let's say, recruiter technology, let's say. Or what types of jobs are you looking for? So for Reed, what type of job are you looking for? Product manager? Okay, that's a good example. So so instead of that, we could put in like recruiter project management. Or anything relating, so you get to put in project management, project manager, project management. So those are things you can put in here. So you type in recruiter technology or any industry recruiter you wish. So I typed in recruiter technology here. And then click on connect. So you can connect with, let's say, Jacob here or Sajal. So click on connect. Click on connect. So do that. And then add a note. So make sure to add a note. So always add a note. Always click add a note. and then write a message asking if there are work opportunities available and press send. So in this case, I say, let's say I'm a Mohawk College student and I have technology qualifications. So you'd say Seneca College. I was wondering if you knew of companies in need of tech workers. So you say that and then click send. Then click send. And repeat this with many recruiters. So do this for all of these. Like go down the list. So go down the list. Click, click, click. So go down the list and click on connect for each one. And then for this, add a note and always add a note. Always add a note to say who you are and what type of job you are looking for. So that's what you do. So that's a good way to get a job. So make a LinkedIn account. And then also you can do cold emailing. So cold email your resume to recruiters. So literally like so find emails of recruiters through Google search recruiter email contact, then email your resume to each recruiter asking if there are any jobs available in their fields. So that's what you do here. And then also there are use Indeed and Glassdoor. So there are a lot of remote work opportunities on Indeed and Glassdoor. So you can search, so go on Indeed and Glassdoor and search remote work, online teaching, or project management, or any industry you want to work in. There are a lot of remote work opportunities available on LinkedIn and Glassdoor. And then also advice, participate in group chats and job searches. Search for employment opportunities where the recruiter is looking for specific skills such as A+, Cisco, ITIL, and project management. Employers looking for 5 years experience would also accept someone with 2 or 3 years of college.
Grammarly.
So that's a bit about the so that's a bit of how to get work in those fields. And I wanted to go through that with you just to show you how to get work in those areas. Yeah. So yeah, that's how you get work in those areas. So let's just do an activity here just on how to, so let's do an activity here. I'm just gonna test you on some of the concepts here. To start. So yeah, click in when you're ready. Yeah, sorry about that. So there was an issue. Sorry about that. And you can still join in even if you're late. So what is the output for defining scope? And don't worry, we'll learn this more as the course goes on. This is just an introduction. Project scope statement. So what are some important tasks involved in quality assurance? So all of these, great job everyone. So what are the 4 core functions of project management? Scope, time, cost, and quality. What are the 2 types of enterprise environmental factors? External and internal. What is defined scope? As opposed to developing a detailed description of project or product. That's great. Then what are the inputs of defining scope? project charter, requirements, documentation, and organizational process assets. Tools and techniques. What are tools and techniques? So expert judgment, product analysis, alternatives identification, and facilitated workshops. Then what's the output of project scope statement? Provides a common understanding of project scope among stakeholders and describes in detail the project's deliverables. Yeah. And define project deliverables. Include both the outputs that comprise the product or service of the project as well as ancillary results. Yeah. What is project exclusions? project, explicitly stating what is out of scope of the project to manage stakeholders. Then what are project constraints? List and describe specific project constraints associated with the project scope, such as time, budget, milestone, or other contractual obligations. And then what is project assumptions? List and describe some specific project assumptions associated with the project scope and potential impact if they're proven to be wrong. And then what provides a direct way of viewing individuals in their environment? Observations. And then what is unanimity? Everyone agrees on single course action. And then what is an affinity diagram? Allows a large number of ideas to be sorted into groups for review and analysis. And then, what brings together pre-qualified stakeholders and subject matter experts to learn about their expectations? So focus groups. So Raj got first, Ashwin got second, Janish got third.